Go hard or go home. Yes, indeed. We are back. One more again. One more again. One more again. Yep. Get rid of that one. We almost ready. Almost ready. Who we rocking with first? Ah. Just want to make the stream good. Come on. Come on. Yep. Ooh. We are looking frosty, my friends. Frosty. Well, I am about ready. Hope y'all are ready. Let's kick this thing off, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what y'all waiting on? Let's go. Woo-hoo. What it do? What it do, my beautiful people? Welcome to Blues House. I appreciate y'all for being a house guest with me today. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Not too much news going on today. Just gonna go through a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Hit some topics real quick. Maybe answer some questions at the end. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna play it by ear today. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be a short one or a long one, but we're gonna do it anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, this is Blues House. I'm your host, Blue. If you want to leave a tip, ask any questions, you can go down into the description and hit the buy me a coffee link, and you can do everything there. Get yourself situated, look around. Hit me up on all my social media sites if you have questions, if you want to interact and talk. And what I would like to do is I want to have like a Q&A session. Oh, sorry about that. I want to have a Q&A session at the end of every stream. You know what I mean? Because I think that will make for some dope interaction between me and the other house guests out there. If you become a member, that's what I'm gonna start calling y'all, house guests. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else who's just coming in, y'all voyeurs, y'all just watching. But come and become a house guest, man. But either way, let's hop right on into it. So it seems the good old Avatar is getting a re-release, and that means that it'll be going back into theaters. And when I say Avatar, I'm talking about the blue, the tall blue. You know what I'm saying? The Pocahontas in space movie. That's what I call it, Pocahontas in space, because that's what it kind of reminded me of. But it's getting a re-release, and this is coming from IGN. I'm sorry, let me show y'all exactly who I'm talking about. Like I said, they are getting a re-release. These guys, these guys, these guys, these guys, they are getting a re-release. The movie was dope. I think everybody enjoyed it. At one point in time, it was the highest grossing film of all time. That is until Endgame came and knocked it out. But with this re-release, it seems that they are eyeing to take over the #1 spot again. So this is coming from IGN. It says Avatar gets a surprise re-release in China, eyeing Avengers Endgame's #1 global box office record. Director James Cameron is coming back for his crown. The filmmaker's 2009 blockbuster Avatar will receive a wide re-release in China on Friday, per Hollywood Reporter. It will be available to exhibitors in both IMAX 3D and ordinary 3D. The official screening, greenlight by China's Film Bureau, comes only 3 days before the planned rollout. With such a short window between the two dates, it seems that some theaters may not receive their digital cinema packages by Friday. China's Film Bureau requested a re-release of Avatar in March 2020 as the country's cinemas were attempting to reopen, with the government beginning to handle the spread of COVID-19. Spikes in local cases prevent exhibitors from fully reopening at the time. The surprise re-release carries the possibility of Avatar reclaiming its record as the highest grossing movie in global box office history. The film held on to the superlative for nearly 10 years with a $2.790 billion gross before being overtaken by Marvel's Avengers Endgame's $2.797 billion in 2019. So they only got to make what, $9 million? All they got to do is make $9 million. If they can pull off $9 million, actually, here goes this. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number. $7 million. So it says Avatar would only need to gross some $7.4 million and some change in this re-release to launch ahead of Marvel's blockbuster. Disney will likely be happy either way, as the studio owns both properties. Avatar was originally released by 20th Century Fox, which has since been acquired by Disney. No matter the number of Avatars re-released, the company will still have the record. So Avatar was one of the first Hollywood blockbusters to become a crossover hit in China. Its first day gross was a new record for the biggest weekday opening in China. The film ended its run in the country with $200 to $2.6 million gross. Then just auxiliary news, and James Cameron wrapped filming on Avatar 2 in September, nearly 11 years after the original film's release. The film is currently slated to release in December 16, 2022. So they actually have an opportunity, as stated, to overtake Endgame. And then when Avatar 2 comes out in December 16, 2022, they have the opportunity to maybe become the highest grossing film again with a sequel. So that would be dope. Be on the lookout for that, man. Seems like Avatar, they coming, man. Disney is not playing no games. I think this is, you know what they'll do? This is just me speculating. I think with that 2022 release, they will probably re-release it again. They'll probably do another theatrical run in 2022 just to get you know what I'm saying, people back into that whole Avatar mood, the Avatar feeling, especially where I think they'll do a re-release worldwide. That's what they'll probably do. That's my speculation. You know what I'm saying? They'll probably do a re-release worldwide, get everybody back into the I think they were in, what was it, Navarre? I think was the name of the planet. It was something like that. Get everybody ready for that, man. Get everybody ready for the big, tall, blue beings. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go. What is next? What do we have next? So next up is, let's stop this. Coming to America hits #1. And if y'all want to know what I mean by hits #1, as far as first week streaming, where am I at? Where am I at? So yeah, Coming to America hits #1. Okay, that's weird. Either one. Coming to America hits #1. I'm stuck again. What is going on? This is weird. This is weird. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Something is running that shouldn't be running. You know what I'm saying? Get that out of here. Get that out of here. All right, back at it. Coming to America, the sequel hits #1. And this is due to the numbers being reported by Amazon. So it says Coming to America, first streaming movie to hit #1 during the pandemic. So during the pandy, you feel me? Coming to America, first streaming movie to hit #1 during pandemic. Amazon has not released any numbers, and this is coming from comingsoon.net. Says Amazon has not released any numbers on behalf of Coming to America, the comedy sequel to the 1988 blockbuster Coming to America, and 1988 blockbuster Coming to America. Instead, the studio, which paid $125 million for the sequel in October, is pointing to the digital entertainment group Screen Engine ASI's VOD weekend rankings, where the Eddie Murphy comedy, according to Deadline, debuted it at #1 over the likes of SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, and can now boast that is the only 2021 film in the last 12 months to open at #1 on the streaming charts during a pandemic. So for all the haters out there, everybody who was complaining, oh, it's not as good as the first. Oh, I turned it. This just wasn't. No, it wasn't the first. No, it wasn't funny. One, this, that. That ain't how I would do the movie. Guess what? Don't matter. Eddie Murphy out here winning. To me, he's 2 for 2 on his comeback run, where he started off with My Name is Dolomite, and now he's giving us the sequel to Coming to America. Like I said before, I really enjoyed the movie. So take from this what you will, proclaimed Jennifer Stark, head of the Amazon Studios. The Zamunda Roy family has arrived, and audience around the globe welcomed them enthusiastically. The premiere of Coming to America has far exceeded any of our wildest expectations. It's clear an entire new generation of fans have joined the enormous loyal fan base who already adored the magical world created by global phenom Eddie Murphy, the incredible talented filmmaking team, and the hilarious all-star cast of existing and newly cemented legends. Coming to America is the perfectly fun, celebratory, escapist, feel-good comedy movie that worldwide audiences needed. And I know it's been panned critically. You know what I'm saying? I think it's sitting at like just over 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, and just under 50. No, yeah, just over 50% of Rotten Tomatoes. But that's still like half, and it's like the fan base is split in half. You know what I'm saying? Says the trade notes that Amazon, which currently enjoys 150 million global Prime subscribers, was also mum on the numbers for Borat subsequent movie film back in October. This is par for the course as rival streamers Apple TV, Hulu, Peacock, and HBO Max likewise don't release streaming numbers, which is weird, as you would think the studio would want to gloat over such victories the way Netflix does. Netflix be out here putting that work in. Also of note, DG doesn't rank the weekend results of Disney Plus's Raya and the Last Dragon, therefore Coming to America was #1. But such a victory is rather muted until actual figures are released. So this could be a premature victory lap, because and that's weird. We don't have who is in charge of the charts. You know, we when is Nielsen going to come out and do something? Where's the billboard of streaming for movies? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is really in charge of the charts? That's what we need. We need the people to actually give us these metrics, give us these numbers. That way we'll know what's really going on with these movies, man. That's like the only way we can do it. Who Nielsen? I guess who is this? DG. I think billboards should do something like that. Like who? Somebody should step in and do the metrics for these movies. so we know what's really going on. Because now, especially when it comes to streaming, I know it's probably easier to count box office numbers because it's more so as far as the money, the moolah that's made. But with streaming, since it's a subscription service and it's really based on how many views are done, as that will probably give you a base estimate of whether that movie is doing well or not. We need somebody, some entity, some company, whoever, to get inside these Disney Pluses, these Netflixes, these HBO Maxes and Amazons, and let us know, these Hulus, and let us know how they are getting the numbers for these streaming services. Somebody got to let us know, because as of right now, it seems like people just gonna come up with numbers. They, you know what I'm saying? They just gonna come up with numbers. So I mean, because I think Raya and the Last Dragon did like 8.6 million opening in the box office, which is not good at all. Well, I ain't gonna say it ain't good, but it's just so it's just regular. But what did it stream on Disney Plus? What was its streaming numbers? You know what I'm saying? DJ Academics, where you at so you can get the streaming numbers for these for these movies, man? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, come on. So it's so yeah, that's that, man. The sequel features the return of the original cast members: Eddie Murphy as Akeem, Arsenio Hall as Simi, James Earl Jones as King Jaffe Joffer, Shara Healy as Queen Lisa, John Amos as Cleo McDowell, and Louis Anderson as Maurice. And the Motley Barbershop crew joining the star-studded ensemble are Wesley Snipes, Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan, Jermaine Fowler, Bella Murphy, Rotimi, Kiki Lane, Namzamo Mabaka, and Tiana Taylor. Yeah, like I said, I enjoyed the movie, man. I implore everybody to go out and watch that movie. Don't listen to the critics. Go out and watch the movie, man. If you got it on Amazon, watch the movie. Just go watch it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you'll get a sense of it for yourself, man. But yeah, go watch it, man. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a nice family. And I think that's the whole thing. Like the first movie, I won't say it wasn't a family movie, but it was a little bit more edgier, a bit more gritty. This one is a grown-up family Black excellence movie, man. Go watch it. I think you'll. It's a lot of gems in it, and I think people enjoy it, man. But as for right now, it's number one. Yes, Indie Face, number one. So yeah, man, that's dope. Let me see. Anything else? Nope. That should be about it on that. So let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all think Coming to America is what it's supposed to be? You think it was funny? Do you think it was not funny? Let me know. But on to the next. We're gonna keep this moving, man. I told you this might be a short one. Just because, you know what I'm saying? Not too much news was out. So and I'm, you know, I got to do my video on the Dark Hole and Chthon too. So either way, on to the next, man. So Mucaulay Culkin has, I guess he's gonna be in this new season of American Horror Story. And I'm kind of excited. I'm a fan of American Horror Story. I haven't watched the last two, I don't think. The last two. Whenever they stopped with Angela Bassett, whatever season that was, her last season, that's when I stopped watching it. But I'm excited to see Mucaulay Culkin do his thing on American Horror Story, because we ain't seen good old Kevin in a minute. I ain't seen him acting nothing of significance, really. You know what I'm saying? I think he was in a couple of music videos, but we haven't seen Kevin really do anything. I think his last like big movie was what, Richie Rich or something like that. But now it's being reported that he will be in American Horror Story season 10. Um, this is coming from TV Line. It says American Horror Story season 10. Macaulay Culkin and Leslie Grossman hit the beach in Wicked first look. I guess that's the name of American Horror Story's title for this season, this upcoming season. It says we still don't have an official title. Well, never mind. There it is right there. It says we still don't have an official title for American Horror Story's upcoming 10th installment, but thanks to series creator Ryan Murphy, we finally have our first look. And I'm gonna let y'all take a look too in a second after I go through this. Murphy on Wednesday posted a photo from the show's Provincetown, Massachusetts set, offering a glimpse at Leslie Grossman and AHS newcomer Macaulay Culkin and some fine furs. Something wicked this way comes, Murphy captioned his photo, implying that Grossman and Coley's characters could have somewhat nefarious intentions. In typical AHS fashion, little is known about season 10, which is reportedly filming under the name Pilgrim at the moment, save for the horrific beachy imagery Murphy has shared on social media. In addition to Grossman and Culkin, the cast of American Horror Story's yet untitled 10th installment includes Billy Lord, Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters, that's fake Pietro, if y'all don't know, Adina Porter, Lily Rabe, Angelica Ross, Finn Whitrock, and Francis Conroy. TV Line has reached out to FX about Kathy Bates' involvement, which is rumored to have changed since the original announcement more than a year ago. Yeah, I forgot Kathy Bates is maybe returning back. And there's plenty more AHS madness along the way, as FX recently renewed the anthology series for seasons 11, 12, and 13. So they just gonna keep this thing rocking and rolling, man. I don't blame them, man. It's a dope series, man. It's real dope. A spinoff series, American Horror Stories, is also in the works at FX on Hulu. What is your predictions, hopes, fears, season 10? So let me show y'all the quick picture of good old Macaulay Culkin. Old Kevin out here stunting in some furs. Out here stunting, you know what I'm saying, in furs for this upcoming season of American Horror Story. Do this real quick. Pull it up. Boom. That's your boy Kev right there, man. Stunting on. So I think, like I said, I think that's dope, man. It's been a while since we've seen Macaulay Culkin acting anything. And me being a guy of nostalgia, which I'm finding out that I am, you know what I'm saying? It's good to see old Kevin, Macaulay Culkin, in something, man. It brings back memories, you know what I'm saying, of my childhood. So that's dope. That's dope. What do y'all think? Do y'all think you're going to do a good job? Are y'all anticipating this new season of American Horror Story? Do y'all even watch it? You know what I'm saying? Is that something that y'all watch? You let me know, man. And did you stop watching it? Are you still watching it? Because I know a lot of people kind of like me, man, get into a show and then, you know what I'm saying, it just starts going nowhere, kind of like what is it, with the zombies. I can't even think of the damn show right now. Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? Just like The Walking Dead. I was real heavy in The Walking Dead. Then the next thing you know, shit just started getting real slow for no reason, man. It didn't make no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? They just got stuck in one part of the season, and they just kept, you know what I'm saying? Just, it was in a lull, in a rut, and they just worked that forever, just long stretched it. But sometimes that happens with some of these series, man. They just go and go and go. But I think I like American Horror Story because every season is something new. It might be the same actors, but every season is something new. So that's what I like. Even though I think they should go back and probably retouch on some of those seasons of American Horror Story. Like that first season was real dope to me. That's what really got me intrigued. That first season. Yeah, just go back and revisit some of those seasons, man. I think that's dope. But yeah, y'all let me know. Y'all ready for Macaulay Culkin or not? So on we go to the next show. All right, CW's Powerpuff Girls finally announces its cast members. Who's going to be playing Blossom, who's going to be playing Buttercup, and who's going to be playing, what's the other? I don't forgot the other one, man. Oh man, how can I forget the other one? Blossom, Buttercup, and damn, what's the other one? What's the other one? Bubbles. Blossom, Buttercup, and Bubbles. Who is gonna be playing those people? Matter of fact, it's just crazy that they're gonna be doing a live action Powerpuff Girls to begin with. That's still crazy to me. And not only that, it's not gonna be like elementary school Powerpuff Girls. These is gonna be like grown women after, you know what I'm saying, everything. My prediction is how the story go is they probably been separated. They probably went their own way after they grew up and everything like that. They probably, you know what I'm saying, like I said, went their own, you know how we do, you know what I'm saying, and left the house, left the nest, off to college, military, whatever, you know what I'm saying, but basically just going our own way. I think that's what this whole thing about with the Powerpuff Girls is going to be. And maybe they're coming back together. Maybe it's a tragedy. I can't even say it. A tragedy that brings them back together. You know what I'm saying? I think that should be the storyline, but it's probably not. You know what I'm saying? It is on CW, so hopefully it'll have a more mature theme. CW seems like they're kind of pivoting out of that teenage angst with their shows and giving us a little bit more mature material. So maybe this Powerpuff Girls will be a little bit more mature, you know what I'm saying, deal with some real world situations. But this is coming from Collider. This is coming from good old Collider about Powerpuff Girls and their cast. It says, bring it up, Powerpuff Girls, Chloe Bennett, Dove Cameron, Yana Perrault to lead live action CW series. I know two of them were in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That would be Chloe Bennett. She played Quake, and then you have her. She was in, was it the final season or the season before the final season? And she played, I think her name was Hope. I think it was Hope. It was something like that. But this other chick right here who will be playing, I think that's Bubbles, right? Blossom, Buttercup, Bubble. I think that's Bubble. I don't know where she comes from. Don't know her background. But it says Powerpuff Girls, Chloe Bennett, Dove Cameron, and Yana Perrault to lead live action CW series. Sugar, spice, and not so nice childhood were the ingredients chosen to create Powerpuff Girls live action TV show for the CW. After it was announced last year that the superpower trio would make the jump from animation into live television, the show was finally found its main leads with Chloe Bennett, Dove Cameron, and Yana Perrault playing the live versions of the beloved genetically engineered superheroes. The casting news comes from Variety, reporting that Bennett will play Blossom. So you have Chloe Bennett playing Blossom. That's the one in the middle. Additionally, Cameron will play Bubbles. That's the one to the left. And Perrault is set to play Buttercup. So Buttercup is the one with the, okay, cool. Of course, this live action reboot already made headlines when it was first confirmed that the CW was making a new show based on a popular Cartoon Network series created by Craig McCracken. That's a dope name. What up, Craig? Craig McCracken. Let's get it cracking, McCracken. Not only that, but the new series is set years after the original cartoon, with the titular girls now into their 30s as they realize they've lost their entire childhood to crime fighting. You see what I'm saying? You gotta have some kind of situation like that for this to work. So I was thinking maybe a tragedy would become them or would happen, but this is saying that they're now looking at themselves like, damn, we done been fighting crime and we ain't been living our lives. So I think that's gonna, that's gonna be playing real big into what's going on. It said, according to Variety synopsis of the new show, Blossom now holds several advanced degrees, but has become anxious and reclusive due to her repressed superhero trauma and is struggling to become a leader once again. Meanwhile, Bubbles is the same sparkling character as she was as a kid and is initially more interested in recapturing her fame by becoming a superhero again. As for Buttercup, she's left her rebellious exterior behind and has spent her adulthood shedding her superhero identity to live an anonymous life. As of now, there's no word who will play the much essential older versions of Mojo Jojo and him. Hey, maybe I'm gonna go put my hat in. I'll play Mojo Jojo. Mojo Jojo. I'll play Mojo Jojo. Shit, call me up. I'm ready to go. I will play Mojo Jojo. I'll play the hell out of Mojo Jojo. So the pilot episode for the new Powerpuff Girls is written by Heather Regner and Oscar winner Diablo Cody, with Greg Berlanti continuing his teen TV reign as executive producer. I told you they on that teen CW. They know what to do for the teens, man. The last time the trio was on TV was a part of the 2016 animated reboot for Cartoon Network. We're long overdue for a Powerpuff Girls update. Bennett, of course, is no stranger to superhero fare, having played one of the main characters in Marvel's Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Cameron previously acted on Disney Channel shows like The Descendant, but also had a role on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., making this a superpower reunion. As for Perrault, she was mostly notable a cast member of Alanis Morissette's musical Jagged Little Pill and was set to join the cast of Hamilton before Broadway shut down last year. So so she is more music-based. With all of these acting credits and star power coming together for one show, something tells us the CW's Powerpuff Girls will be a must-watch. It doesn't have a release date yet, and if new things emerge, I will keep y'all posted, man. So what do y'all think about a Powerpuff Girls live action? Do y'all like the cast? Do y'all think it makes sense? The storyline, the synopsis that I just read off to you, do you think it makes sense? I'm actually excited for this, man. I think we should get more stuff like this. We should get more of those 90s cartoons, maybe turn them into live action, or they don't even have to be live action. Just update them. You know what I'm saying? Grown. I like what it was, Rugrats, when they showed the Rugrats grown up or older, I should say. I just think it, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not do something? We always get the same, we get these cartoons and the cartoons never age, right? Bugs Bunny been Bugs Bunny for the past 100 years. You know what I'm saying? Bart Simpson ain't grew up yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it's dope to take an adaptation of said cartoon and then to add, you know what I'm saying, some age to them, to mature them, because the people who grew up watching Powerpuff Girls, they are in their 30s now. You know what I'm saying? They are in their 30s. So why not make a show with the Powerpuff Girls being in their 30s? Give me a Dexter's Lab. Well, I was gonna say Dexter's Laboratory, but I don't think a Dexter's Laboratory would work. But if you did a Dexter's Laboratory, age him up, right? Give me an aged up Dexter's Laboratory. What has he been doing since the last time we saw him? Give me who else we got? It's a couple of cartoons that we can get, maybe turn them live action, age them up, or adapt them to these new times, man. So like I said, I'm excited. I think they got the perfect cast to play these people. Fan of Chloe Bennett since watching her in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Why not? I think it'll work. I want to know how they're gonna do their powers, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, are they gonna be in the little suits? Are they gonna put that back on? Is this gonna be a superhero show? I guess that's the question. Is this gonna be a superhero show, or is this gonna be something else? That's the question. You love Dove Creative Space. What's up? What's up, Monica? You say you love Dove Cameron? So she was in the Descendants, right? I think I've seen that. That's with the Disney joint, where they were the kids of like all the villains on Disney, right? Or something like that. I think I've seen some of that, but I'm not all too familiar with her work other than what she did on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., like I said. Me watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., that's where I really know her from. Okay, so yeah, she is on that. Okay, so yeah, that's where I know her from. And like I said, Chloe Bennett, who is in the middle right there, I also know her from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man. But well, how about this? What do you think? Do you think that they should be doing a live action Powerpuff Girls? Let me know what you think, dude. Um, do you think you would enjoy watching something like this? Let me ask you that. Cause see, I'm into all this type of shit. Like I watch, like CW come out with something. I give anything 3 episodes. I give anything 3 episodes. That's just how I do it. Whether it's an anime, whether it's a live action joint, whether it's a regular series, you know what I'm saying? I give anything 3 episodes. If you can keep me for 3 episodes, you probably got me for the season. So what you think, Monica? You gonna watch it? What you got? I'm interested in seeing what they're going to put out. Definitely here for it. Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be dope. I think it's gonna be a good thing, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. But yeah, that's really all I got. Like I said, today's episode was gonna be pretty short. News was kind of slow today. Nothing real big to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Probably be coming up real heavy in next week. Cause soon we'll be coming out with we'll be coming out. They'll be coming out with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Plus Zack Snyder's Justice League is also on the horizon. So I'm pretty sure we'll be getting right back into the groove of things, just like how it was when WandaVision was rocking. So unless you got any questions, you got any matter of fact, because I do want to start doing Q&A, man. So if you got any questions, anything, it doesn't have to be what we talked about here today. If you just have any questions that you would like to hear my opinion on, ask it. You know what I'm saying? So, Monica, you got any questions and anything you want to ask before I sign off? Like I said, it could be anything, man. I'm game on explaining anything. I'll give you a second to type if you're gonna type something. In the chat be booming sometimes. That's what I like to see. A booming chat. Any questions? Give it a couple more seconds. See, I need to start probably setting up like a Q&A panel before I even come on and start streaming, because then I can answer your questions live on the show. So, and like, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to do this every day at 5. So if I can get everybody to submit their questions before I go live, I will answer your questions live on air and give you a shout out. All right. She says, put this up. What you think about the directions of movies and shows? If you're talking about the new space, like how it's being distributed now, or how we're getting it, I think it's not the same. I'm gonna tell you that the movie and television landscape is not the same. It's not how it was when we grew up. Sooner or later, everything will be a streaming channel or streaming service. I talked about it, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, about how the price of cable and the price of these streaming services out there is basically equal now. But nah, it's not the same, man. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's just something that we will have to get accustomed to, because you know what I'm saying, being 80s babies and growing up how we grew up, it was a different day and time. We knew it was, you know what I'm saying, we go sit in front of this big box, whether it was in the living room or wherever you had the TV at, and you knew what channel, you know what I'm saying, channel this was ABC, channel that was Fox, you know what I'm saying. We didn't have streaming service, we had channels. And then if you had cable, you know what I'm saying, you have like a HBO, Cinemax, and that's where you would get, you know what I'm saying, certain series and certain movies after they came out of movie theaters at. But now everything is on a streaming service. Now you're gonna get like CBS, ABC, NBC, where they're not gonna be giving you the same quality of TV shows on their regular programming channels. They're going to be saving that for the streaming networks. So you have like Peacock, which is NBC. You have Paramount, I think it's Paramount Plus, that's CBS. You have Disney Plus and Hulu, that's Fox, and all the Disney stuff. You know what I'm saying? So am I missing one? Oh, and ABC. So that's all on Hulu and so now when you want to go and get these things, you pick up your remote or you log on or whatever, and that's where you go and you find this programming at, man. But you know what I'm saying, it's the way of the future. We're right now witnessing, and that's the unique thing about being an 80s baby. We are witnessing brand new technologies. We've probably gone through, ever since the internet started on and popping, man, we've witnessed brand new technologies probably every 5 to 10 years. And if you think about it, when it relates to our parents and our parents' parents, they didn't see no new technologies for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that the biggest technology they have probably was TV or the microwave, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? We are getting new technologies ASAP, brand new. But yeah, sooner or later, that shit just gonna be beamed right into your head, man. Right into your head sooner or later. Or it's gonna be like a chip, and you just stick that shit dead in your head, and you get to watch the new season of whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's sooner or later stuff like that is gonna come. And I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? We like to talk about chips being implanted with chips and stuff like that, but sooner or later that's going to be a regular thing. And I'm not saying that I'm here to co-sign it, but sooner or later that is going to be a regular thing. Humans and technology merging will be a regular thing. Face facts. That's just how it's going to be. And you can fight against it all you want, but it's going to be regular. Just like the TV became a regular sight in the household. You know what I'm saying? A gaming machine, a Nintendo, a Sega Genesis, Xboxes and PlayStations, they became regular. Everybody owns a computer now. Matter of fact, I'm saying that about human beings and technology merging. It's already happened. We walk around 24/7, 365 with a cell phone stuck to our hands. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. That's just gonna happen, man. That's just human evolution. You know what I'm saying? That's just human evolution. But yeah, what else you got for me? You got any other questions? That's what I think. I think the streaming wars is on and popping. Get in where you fit in. If you got the money, you know what I'm saying? Get every streaming service. If you ain't got the money, get whatever streaming service you can afford. But I'm gonna just tell you this right now: all the quality television is gonna be on whatever streaming service that they have out. And that's just point blank. Sooner or later, movies, movies are still gonna go to the theaters because that's a bulk of that. That's a large chunk of change. How these studios make money, but at the same time, you're gonna watch a movie go to the theater, and it's only gonna be there for probably 30 days, and then after that 30 days, they're gonna pull it, boom, and it's gonna be on that streaming service. So now, which is what HBO Max is doing, they're releasing a movie and it's going to be on the streaming service the same day. You see what I'm saying? And they say they're only doing that for the pandemic, which I get, but you know how we are, people's natures, right? Our nature is, if you've given us an easier way to do it, that's what we're going to demand. So I think it's going to be harder. And even the CEO of Disney, he said it's going to be hard to get people to leave their couches or to leave their living rooms to go back to watch these movies that we want to put into the movie theaters, because we've been giving it to them easy. You see what I'm saying? It's been easy to stream. It's easy to stream. Now I got to get up, wash my ass, put on some clothes, and go to the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta pay how much I gotta pay at this movie theater, and I'm taking my whole family, and they want something to eat. Nah, man, nah. So I think that's how a lot of people are looking at it right now. Like it's cheaper to stay home, watch Netflix, or Disney Plus, Hulu, whatever your streaming service is cheaper than going to the movies. Now it's the same price as cable. If you're talking about I want to cut the cord, hey, you probably gonna end up paying because decent internet by itself is between $50 to $60. Then add all your streaming services on top of that. You see what I'm saying? And sooner or later, I'm gonna tell you this. Right now, I know they're doing month by month, but sooner or later, these streaming services, they're gonna do an annual subscription. That's what they're gonna do because they want to keep you for the long run. Because most people who subscribe forget to unsubscribe anyway. Most people are like, all right, I'm gonna subscribe to Netflix for Orange is the New Black, and then after this season is over with, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Well, most of the time, most people just forget anyway. And once they do remember, I just got 2, 3, 4 months of basically free money out of it. You know what I'm saying? A free subscription. So if I can get you for a year, you know what I'm saying? Because this is how they entice you. They're going to give you the price of what it is monthly, right? They're going to say, okay, for the month, it's $15. And then they're going to say for the year, let me see, let me pull up. Let me do something real quick. I want to calculate something. Calculator. Where my calculator at? So I don't sound stupid throwing out these damn numbers. Let me see. Oh, let me play all this. So okay, so they'll be like for the month, $14.99 for the month, right? Per month for whatever the streaming service is. Then they'll say 170 or 165 or something like that for the year. And that's how they get you. That's how they get you. Because you'll probably do the math. You'll be like, okay, 160, that sounds like a lot of money. And then you'll go, because that's the same thing that insurance companies do. Like you could pay for your car insurance per month, or you could pay it for 6 months, right? And normally the 6-month payment is cheaper than if you pay monthly. So that's how they'll get you annually. They'll say $14.99, basically $15 a month, or you can do this annually, and it'll only come out to be 160 or 165 or 170, something. You know, they knock off $10. You will do the math. You'll be like, oh snap, that's cheaper than what I do if I was paying for. Yeah, it is cheaper, but that's how they get you, and that's how they're gonna get us all. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna compromise to either paying it per month, because sooner or later you're gonna be well, I got the money to just go ahead and pay it for the year. Boom, I got you. That's one subscriber. If I'm that company, that I don't have to worry about for the year. You see that? That's one subscriber that I don't have to worry about for the year. I got them. All these other ones who subscribe per month, that's good too, because I make extra money off of them, but they might leave. You see what I'm saying? They might leave. They might be like, I ain't feeling it this month. I ain't got it. But if I can get the people who pay annually, I'm set. I'm good to go. And that's going to be the way of these streaming wars. And it's not going to happen ASAP right now, this instant, but be on the lookout for that coming, man. Be on the lookout for that coming. So anybody in the chat got any other questions? Like I said, I'm gonna start. I want to start doing a Q&A at the end of every episode if I can. If y'all got any questions, stuff like that, because I do really want to interact with a lot of people who end up watching this, watching my stream, man. I really want to interact with y'all. I see some of y'all come in and then y'all dip out, man. Ask a question. It's cool to ask a question. Hell, you ain't even got to ask a question. You come on here and shit on the stream if you want to. You can come on here and hate. I interact with you. But yeah, if y'all don't have any more questions, then I'm about to be out. But like I said, this is Blues House, man. I'm your host, Blue Minati. And if you want to get in contact with me on my social media, and everything is down in the description. If you want to leave a tip and support this channel, it's also down in the description. And I'm here every day on the weekdays at 5. And if I can't make it, I'll let y'all know that I will not be making it. But for the most part, every day at 5 o'clock weekdays, Monday through Friday, your boy Big Blue will be right here with entertainment news, giving you the live, letting you know what's up out here in this world of entertainment. So like I said, if there's no more questions or no more comments, I am out. Thank you for coming to the house. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Peace, and I'm out.